Does anyone know a good plumber? I fucked up one of those stupid ritual things that everyone's doing, and now my shower is leaking, and also there's some faces in my kitchen. My landlord's gonna come tomorrow, and he's going to kill me. Especially because I also have a cat, and I'm not supposed to have pets. It all started when I was drunk messaging a girl on Tinder. She said the only way we could meet was if I did some weird ritual thing where I summoned a ghost or some shit. I think she called it mea culpa or something. Actually, her message was, "A decaying flesh will not rest. I am the Alpha and Omega. I have seen the burning cities consume the earth."
Insert ritual instruction link.
Our souls meet when the darkness spills. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. Yeah, she was a weird chick. At least I think she was a chick. I couldn't really see her face, to be honest. Her picture was just a black background with two shiny dots that kind of looked like eyeballs. I could sort of see some features. It looked like her face was gray, and I couldn't really see her mouth. But she had really good skin. I wasn't about to rally for pizza face. You know what I mean? So anyways, I weighed the pros and cons of spooky ritual versus trampoline booty as best as I could on 5 shots of Patron. It was totally worth it. So, I set myself on to 3:26 a.m., but since my phone is a 2005 Motorola Razr that was dropped in the toilet several times, it went off at 4 a.m. I decided to go through the ritual anyways. I was also supposed to have a friend during this, but my bestie recently got incarcerated for selling heroin on the corner of Parsons Park at East Avenue. Shout out to my man, Roscoe. I squinted out of my window to see what my ghetto Baltimore neighborhood looked like at 4:20 a.m. and the street was empty except for some random wearing a black coat robe and a giant pointy black hat. He was staring up at me through the window. I couldn't really see his face. You know, Baltimore has really gone to the fucking dogs. First the gang wars, and now the updated KKK. For God's sake. Anyways, I set up and turned off my alarm. But the moment I turned it off, I drunkenly passed out again. Woke up 20 minutes later and actually got out of bed this time. Stumbling around the room in the dark because apparently you're not supposed to turn on the lights because you can see how you end up seeing a spooky dooky ghost. Ooh. Anyways, I was supposed to find a candle and light it, but my hangover just made me trip on one of the several candles I had placed on the floor. Eventually I just gave up and turned the lights on, grabbed the candle from my desk. I lit up the candle and looked at my phone. I was supposed to knock on my bedroom door for like 66 times. And then on the 66th knock, it should be like time with the 4-6 a.m. But since I had fucked everything else up, I just did 2 bits and then walked to my hallway. Now for context, my bedroom door is up to the stairwell. I looked down at the dark stairwell, and it was pretty spooky. I thought I saw something move on the bottom floor, but I'm not really sure. Anyways, for the next step, I was supposed to close my eyes and walk forward while chanting, "Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa," which is Italian for my culpa, which is probably some kind of shitty Italian car. I tried to close my eyes and walk forward while talking about Italian cars, but my cat, Fish Sticks, ran under my feet and I ended up tripping over him and falling down the flight of stairs. At some point, the stupid candle went out as I was flailing down the stairs, but I was too confused to care. I rolled up from the ground, groaning, and decided I was just going to continue through the motions, which meant hiding in the closet and waiting for the ghost to play hide and seek with me. I chose the kitchen pantry, of course, because I had some open potato chips in there, so I made my way back. As I stumbled, I heard several soft whispers behind me. I spun around, hoping I was right about fish sticks knowing how to talk. But there was no one there. Except for one figure standing in the corner. I stopped, blinked, and it was gone. I really need to lay off the patron. Anyway, as I honed in on the closet, the alcohol and the concussion finally caught up to me. And I stumbled to stop, doubling over, and vomiting watery patron all over my kitchen floor. Fuck. My ass was lying like grass. The hellish combination of alcohol, concussion, and post-vomit, and a looming eviction notice caused my emotions to go haywire, and I unleashed a violent sob, mucus, and tears rivering down my face. My eyes fell on the kitchen window, and I spied that stupid KKK dude in my backyard, still staring at me. I must have looked like an idiot weeping in front of my kitchen pantry. Too ashamed to confront him, I just crawled into the pantry and shut the door. And it was cold in there, like it damn froze my titties off. My air conditioner was probably broken. It was definitely broken, and I definitely needed to call the landlord about it. But that would mean sedating fish sticks and stuffing him in a suitcase on my bed. At that point, I realized I needed to reevaluate my life. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking as much. Maybe I should give fish sticks a good home. Maybe I should find women with intellect and poise. Maybe I should move out of my shit neighborhood where Ku Klux Klan people roam around at 4 a.m. After going through an existential crisis in my pantry, I decided to say fuck it and end the stupid ritual. Tinder Girl wasn't even that hot anyways. And besides, I still had like 17 more ritual things I had to complete, which included lighting 80 more candles, stabbing a Japanese doll that I didn't have, and spinning around in a circle while screaming, "You're it, you're it, you're it." And this was all supposed to culminate in me going to the basement, which I don't have a basement, sitting in front of a mirror and looking into the said mirror, but not really looking into it, which in hindsight didn't even make sense. Anyways, as I got up to open the pantry door, I heard a low moan coming from behind the door. I froze. I prayed to God it wasn't my landlord. I crept open the door to see the fucking KKK guy is standing in my kitchen, staring at me. I finally got a good look at him. He definitely did not have a face. I'm guessing getting your face taken away is part of a gang ritual now. He didn't react to my present. He just stared. I didn't know how the hell to do with a gang member or faceless KKK members, so I stared back. We did this for about 5 minutes before he slowly inched out of the kitchen and back upstairs. He turned to watch me as I went, but didn't move. He did not move. So after I went up to my bathroom to take a shower, but as I was sitting in the shower, my shower head started to leak, which I blamed the stupid ritual. So if you guys know any good plumbers in the Baltimore area, I would really appreciate if you guys could give me the number, you know? Anyways, that is all. I think the KKK guy is knocking on my bathroom window. The bathroom is on the second floor. What the fuck?